EDPR is among the top 5 owner-operators here in the US as well as globally. We do have a very diversified presence in the US. We do solar, wind, and batteries. We are present in a little bit more than 20 states today. We also have a distributed generation business.
We're at a really interesting time in the energy space in the US and around the world. We have demand growth that we haven't seen since the 1990s. So it's really about what's available today to meet that load growth challenge. And it really is renewables. The demand is real and it's there, and particularly solar and wind technologies are poised to really help us meet it in these next crucial years as we scale the grid back up.
I'm excited because the energy transition really does take transformation. And core to that is innovation. EDP Renewables has really been one of our very best partners when it comes to trying to drive innovation forward, look for new and faster ways to drive the energy transition, and it's why I've been proud to be here at this event and really work with EDPR.
80 to 90% of the new capacity that we have in the United States is from renewable energy. We cannot get there with other sources of technology on their own. It's an all or the above solution set, and renewables are at the forefront. They're the fastest to get to market, they're the cheapest to get to the market, and there's obviously huge ancillary benefits for the economy beyond it.
We are gathered here at Amelia Island in Florida, almost 160 plus executives covering the range, the entire value chain of renewables, all the way from our off-takers to our suppliers, EPC, OEM, to policy, to bankers, to lawyers, consultants, people from recycling sector, so the entire value chain. And it's important that we bring them all together so that we can have a very open, holistic discussion.
We've got everyone in the same room in a beautiful setting here in Florida, and it's a tremendous opportunity to debate some of the issues at hand in front of us for the sector in 2025 and beyond, and hopefully be able to move the sector forward and continue to advance the significant growth that we've seen over the last 10, 20 years.
It's a great environment where it's a little bit more relaxed. We're in beautiful Amelia Island, Florida, to really get away from all the stress that we deal with and kind of just take a step back and collectively talk about how do we move the industry forward. And so where you go to a lot of conferences where you're running from meeting to meeting to meeting, you've got different dinners you got to attend at night. It's nice that it's like a smaller group here, and it's more of like a communal type thing where we're all dining together and stuff like that and having small productive conversations. So it's different, and it's different in a good way, and it's refreshing to be able to, like I said, be in a relaxed environment and really think about solutions versus all the problems we face on a day-to-day basis.
All the different components that make up our industry are all represented here, which is great because you have lots of very interesting conversations as a result, and yet it is still intimate. So there's a lot of people and a fairly diverse amount of people, but it's also a very intimate group.
I'm just hopeful to spend some time with the curated audience that EDPR has put together, and in particular perhaps the EDPR DG team. It's always good to find a small space where everybody can work collaboratively together. Not too small, not too big, and I think EDPR has done a really good job of doing that.
The opportunity to link up with executives across most of the development stages and meeting everybody that plays such an important role in making sure that we can actually not only site projects, but get projects built, manage projects efficiently, and being able to make sure that we're having the meaningful conversations that need to be had to make sure that that process continues running smoothly for years. It's been an incredible experience.
I'm hoping that this dialogue continues over the years, and it provides a great forum for people to have an open, constructive dialogue where people both contribute as well as take it back to their ecosystem in terms of all the challenges that we have in the sector, but more importantly, filled with a lot of optimism and focused on what we all can bring together. It's all hands on deck. Energy is critical, it's pivotal at this point of time, and renewables has to play a significant role to ensure that we as a nation are energy secure. And I do hope that our initiative is a small step which will go a long way in this process.